Hi all, Kitamari here. We're gonna play some Let Them Trade. This is a relatively new release. I'll have a Steam link in the description. Check this game out. It's a city builder with hexagons and nice ASMR sound effects. We're gonna head into the campaign and play the tutorial. Tutorial part 1, the basics. Learn the very basics of Let Them Trade. Yeah, look at this. I like the hexagon sort of style. Greetings, welcome to Let Them Trade. I am the king, your monarch and sovereign. This clever little fellow on my shoulder is my most trusted advisor, Mr. Nuts. Squeak, squeak, squeak. Well said, Mr. Nuts. Yes, I have big plans to grow the economy in my domain. See these icons? There are a lot of icons in this game. We're gonna try to keep track of them all. But can't oversee everything personally. Feasts and balls are just so time-intensive that I hardly find the time to do much else. That's why I'm looking for someone who is as hardworking as I am, and you look like just the right person. Let's learn how to play. You up in the top right of the screen, you will see the current main quests, side quests, and milestones. I'm already completing one while he's talking. You will be rewarded handsomely for completing these tasks I set you. Side quests and milestones are optional. Main quests must be completed. Firstly, let's learn how to move the camera. Yep. Now, pan forward and backward. Oh, I played a little bit of this on the Steam Deck, by the way, and it works extremely well, except for things like this, which I'm still kind of getting used to translate properly, middle mouse clicks and scrolls and stuff like that. So, let's see. Otherwise, I think if you have more experience with that kind of stuff in using the Steam Deck, this game works extremely well, and it performs very well. So, rotating and... Oh, I like the rotating Q&E. Q&E. I like some Q&E. Zoom in. Zoom out. Zoom all the way out. Hey, we're on a tabletop. Check it out. We're playing a real board game. I like that vibe. Now, R and P. R to reset, P to reset as well. That's kind of funny that they have both of those as options, which is strange. It's time to build your first city. Cities are founded by first placing a city center. Select the city center in the basics tab. So basics tab is right down here. It's a button, and then these are the tabs. We're gonna pick the city center. We're gonna place it. Check out our city center. Build a new city for potatoes. Wait for the construction to finish. It is a city for the potatoes. It's for them specifically. And I'm going to go to Provisioner, Research Center. I have all kinds of things I want to take a look-see at. But for right now, we have different game speeds, F2 and F3 for changing the speed. I think I'll just use the buttons. Now that you have founded a new city, you can place production and residential buildings on neighboring tiles. We're going to put 2 potato farms on green fertile soil tiles and 2 peasant homes as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the peasant homes first and foremost. There we go. Very instantaneous, actually, when it comes to the placement here. And a lot of greenery that we can work with, which is nice. They can quickly get to where they need to go in star-fed, these randomized city names. So that's going. It is almost done. It's almost done. Yeah. Did you see the little guys with carts transporting resources to the building sites? Just that. Those are the city transporters. All resources must be transported from where they're produced to where they're consumed, and the transporters are responsible for doing so inside the city. When you are about to place a building, you will see arrows which indicate the distance which will need to be traveled by the transporters. So, like... Yeah, I mean, these are really good, actually. These animations here, they do help explain things. A city only has limited amount of transporters. The bigger the city gets, the further the transporters will need to travel, and the more difficult it will be for them to keep up. You may have noticed that there are some gray unexplored tiles to the northeast of the castle. In the top left, you can see a UI where your knights are listed. Click on the scout icon to select the scouting flag, then click on a tile next to the unexplored tiles to have them automatically reveal them. So right here is the tile, the button they were talking about. Sir Terrawin. Sir Terrawin, he wants to go over here. And this is him. Go ahead and choose this button. This is the second button. Set the knight to scout mode. He will start revealing nearby tiles if he has any scout practice. Scout packages, not practice. He's gonna go over here. So, Sir Terrawin, he is on his way. Gonna change the camera a little. Way easier with a mouse to do that, I would say. Really good mouse controls. Sir Terrawin, hello. have you go over here. Okay, he was pondering first. Great, you found a forest tile. Let's found a new city next to this forest tile. So this is the forest tile. I wanna deselect Sir Terrawin and go back to basics. City center, where shall I put it? Right here. It is right here up against the mountain. Most resource buildings need to be placed on a specific type of tile to work. The lumberjack must be placed on a forest tile and will produce wood. Like all production buildings, requires inhabitants to work there. In this case, peasants. Don't forget to build a peasant home in your new city. Yeah, see, since this is a brand new city, we're going to need to get a peasant home. Gonna put one right here so we can travel over to the forest as quickly as possible. Lumberjack. Here we go. Look at Sir Terrawin. He's just searching around. Mistvale. So Mistvale, she is the Lady of Mistvale. And I have finished this quest. Yeah. Wait, no, I didn't finish it. Lumberjack, peasant home. They're still out here building. The visuals are nice. They also have a cute cartoony style that is very charming. Inhabitants have needs and wants, and this is reflected in the resources they consume. If the inhabitants' needs are met, they will remain in the city. If not, they will become unhappy and move out. It may then take a while for a new inhabitant to move in again, meaning the city will have a smaller workforce available in the meantime. Okay. The resources are broken up into two groups, basic and luxury. Basic resources are the more important, and if these are missing, then inhabitants will be very unhappy. If both basic resources are provided, then inhabitants will no longer move out and will fill all slots of the residential buildings, meaning the city has a full workforce available. Luxury resources provide extra happiness, but not enough if the basics are missing. Besides, making sure that inhabitants don't move out, happiness is also important because inhabitants provide money to the city depending on their happiness. Okay. Good to know. We're going to connect all the cities with roads. So the way that roads work in this game is a little different from some other games, in my view. And I need to try to remember constantly that you have to literally start the tile in the city, and then you have to move it directly onto the other city. Usually when I think of roads, I'm like, okay, just put right there in that tile. But you really have to do it just so. And then you get to pick that city again. And then go and right in that tile. And I didn't even do this as right as it could be, I think. See, it still says connect all, so I even did it wrong just now. I have to put this here. There we go. Now it's perfect. Because I didn't have it at the city center. Each city has its own budget, which it will spend on buying resources from other cities. It will also sell resources, which it overproduces. Therefore, the prices of resources in the economy are determined by supply and demand. This is something that in Anno, it is introduced later in Anno and here in this game, and let them trade. I mean, it has trade in the title, I guess. Trading is relevant so early on, right? Here in this tutorial, very quickly and early. Managing the production and flow of resources in the economy, and therefore indirectly managing the prices, is vital for success. This is because on every trade, you levy a trade tax of 25% on both cities. This is your primary source of income. Try to build an economy where cities are specialized and must import many resources from one another. But beware of monopolies, as they may drive up prices and make the economy inefficient. So, it's a puzzle of sorts. An economic puzzle. You can see the market price of a resource in the global resource overview in the top left of the screen. So right here, if you click on a resource in the global resource overview, then you will switch to the focus mode. Here, lots of additional information will be available, including global production and consumption for that resource, as well as displaying which cities are trading and with whom. In our little economy here, the first city will produce potatoes and buy wood. The second city will produce wood and buy potatoes. Let's watch it in action. So we're going to watch it in action. Here we go. They are doing their stuff. We can see that we have wood trade. It's funny because like this one definitely is providing the wood. This one is providing the potatoes. Then the castle keep is this centralized one here. So, is there any way that we could speed up this process? That is basically what I did when I was playing the Steam version. Like over here, I think they'll go into it more, but here is where you can really really get things sorted. Like, for example, they want to buy more potatoes. And... okay, this is not the correct one. It's the wood that we want to see here. Okay. Buy from Mistvale. Buy... okay, so... we want to have that other place. Buy from Mistvale? Buy from Mistvale. So we gave to... I don't know, I think I did it wrong, actually. Starfed. Starfed, you want potatoes. I know you do. City wants to sell. Click here to trade resource. Sell to Starfen. No. Buy from Starfen. Okay. Buy from Starfen. Buy some potatoes from Starfen. Buy... I am so confused. As mentioned before, transporters, they do things automatically, so that's gonna help me as I'm figuring things out. As I mentioned before, transporters move resources inside a city, whilst traders move resources between cities. A city only has a limited amount of either of these, meaning they can get overloaded if a lot must be moved at once. Cities can be upgraded, increasing the number of traders and transporters they have at their disposal. City upgrades can be applied at any time, provided you have the required coins and resources. Let's try this out now. Select one of the cities, and then in the main tab, click on the upgrade icon in the top left. So this doesn't apply to the Castle Keep, it looks like, because Castle Keep is just whatever it is. So Mistvale, Starfed. I guess we could upgrade Mistvale. Let's see here. Right here. There we go. That little upward button here. Upgrading the village right now. And I have it on 4 times speed. I hope I don't regret that too much, because you let things sit on 4 times speed, you could be in trouble. Very good work. You have finished the first part of the tutorial. In part 2, you will learn about researching more advanced buildings as well as upgrades and modifications. I'll see you there. So we have completed part 1 of this tutorial. Scenario completed. We're going to the next map right now. Here we go. Greetings, my dear subject. After such a good showing last time, I've decided that you have promise and to teach you yet another thing or two. Today we will be learning about research, upgrades, and modifications. Before we start, however, we need to solve a little problem. I've been siphoning off a few coins from the infrastructure budget here and there to pay for my birthday party preparations. In times of austerity, a strong leader must make tough decisions and set priorities, you understand? Sadly, this has led to some minor unintended consequences, such as the complete and utter dilapidation of the kingdom's bridges. Wow. Okay, the worst needs some help. We're gonna connect all these cities. Do you see these roads over there leading to the shore? The bridge connects them collapsed, and the bridge connecting them collapsed, and now the 2 towns here can't trade. Let's connect them again before we get started. Select the bridge in the basics tab of the build menu and select the 2 towns you want to connect to the bridge. Okay, so select the bridge. They selected the bridge. Okay. Can't do this wrong, right? Cannot. That's a road. This is a bridge. Okay, I'm gonna go here. There. Select this one, bridge, done. Very good. Now the cities will trade again. Whilst wood and potatoes are nice, we also want to produce other resources. For example, planks are a resource made from wood at the sawmill and are required to build most buildings. However, before you can build a sawmill, you must first research in the research tree. Research is done in your castle. Normally, you must build the research center yourself, but I will construct it for you today to help speed up the process. Okay, so this is research. Open the research tree in the top left corner of the screen and click on the sawmill to begin researching. Your castle will send traders to purchase the required resources and transport them back. So, I'm going to go here. Sawmill. I'm going to make that, and you can see it right here. And I'm so tempted to just go and make all these other things too, because I want to do that. But we're following the tutorial. We're gonna do things in an orderly fashion, I guess, until we get into the main game. So it's going good. Progress is at 20%. I'm gonna have it be at 5 times speed then. That's actually 5 times speed. I kept thinking 4. It's 5. Okay. And we are done. We can go to game speed 1. Great. Now the sawmill has appeared in the build menu. Place it down in one of your cities. Okay. The basics. not basics. Right here. It's this last one right here. So sawmill makes sense to have it be over here with where all the wood is. And one sawmill is being built. Besides researching new buildings, it is also possible to research new upgrades. Once unlocked, these will allow you to select a production or a residential building and upgrade it to a new level. Sounds good. Let's try it on one of the lumberjacks. In the research tree, select level 2 icon above the lumberjack to begin the research. So, gonna go here and then quickly find lumberjack. I want to make level 2. So level 2 lumberjack is now prioritized inside of our queue, and still going at 5 times speed, so it should be done in no time. We can actually see what is happening. 20% output. This is actually, this doesn't tell the progress. This tells the output that is expected. Progress at 0%. I think we just wait. Yeah, you can see the green fill up right there. So progress 80, 90, 100. Upgrading a lumberjack to level 2 will increase its output by a good amount. To apply the upgrade, select the lumberjack and click up on the building UI. So right here, we have the lumberjack. Can push up on there. Can upgrade this too. I feel like it would be easy enough to figure out some of these things just jumping in blindly if you have played a lot of games in this genre, but because some of the UI elements are kind of small and easy to miss, for me, they're easy to miss, this tutorial is pretty important. In addition to allowing you to level up your buildings, researching upgrades will also unlock modifications. Modifications are different to upgrades in that they can be turned on and off at any time at no additional cost. Modifications are unique to every building and come in different types. Some provide bonuses depending on neighboring tiles, some change the building's inputs and outputs, and others change how many and what type of inhabitants may work or live there. Both production and residential buildings have modifications, but for now, let's test out the forester modification for the lumberjack. I'm gonna X that out, which was unlocked when you researched lumberjack level 2. Select on lumberjack and lumberjack. We're gonna go here. Now, level 2 forester right here, this thing. Very good. Last but not least for today, let's look at buying resources at your castle. As you may have noticed, it is set to auto-buy. Your castle will send out traders to automatically purchase resources for the research center and for other castle buildings. In the resources tab of the castle UI, you can set the target storage amount for each of the resources currently in the economy when you toggle on auto-buy, and depending on the amount you set, the castle will automatically buy or sell the selected resource. This may take a while, as the castle will negotiate a fair price with the cities, which takes time. If you want to speed this process up, you can use the direct buy functionality. Oh yeah, I was kind of monkeying around a bit in that part. You can access direct buy in the resource tab, yep. Whilst this method is fast and convenient, the price will not be as good as when allowing the castle to haggle a price for you. Now try using direct buy to purchase wood for your castle storage. So, was I already on there? I don't know. I don't think I was. Okay, Shadowmere, Dewhurst. I'm gonna put it on regular speed now. Dewhurst. I assume it's Dewhurst that we're talking about. I mean, I could buy wood from wherever, so it's whatever, but like that. Like, okay, Shadowmere. Buy it from Shadowmere. Castle Keep. Resources. Buy or sell the resource automatically up to a target amount. Okay, I see. Buy it up to a target amount. Ooh. We're trying to get... How much is it again? 60. I mean, it looks like it's kind of happening automatically, but they want me to practice this, so... Just auto-buy. Buy from Shadowmere. Sounds like it's gonna be more automatic if we were to do it this way, but there's still a bit of a wait time here. Let me look. Yep, we did it. Congratulations, you have finished the second part of the tutorial. I think I have the perfect little task for you, something small to get you started. Meet me on the next map when you're ready to get started on your first proper job. Scenario completed. So part 2 of this tutorial is now done, and we are heading into part 3. My dear and loyal subject, welcome to the Crooks Cay on the outskirts of our kingdom. I know this may come as a surprise, but despite my impeccably wise and selfless leadership, this kingdom does have an occasional problem with bandits. Whilst Crooks Cay may look like a lovely and serene island, it has been preyed on by the bandit Big Bad Bob for years. Big Bad Bob. I can accept a bit of stolen food here and there, but Bob really recently did the unacceptable and started robbing my sweet, sweet trade. Today we're going to learn how to train retinue. Equip the knight retinue, and finally kick Big Bad Bob's butt. First, let's research the light barracks building in the research tree. When it's completed, you'll find it in the castle tab of the build menu. Okay, so there's a, you know what, honestly, it's okay. Sorry about the lower right-hand corner being kind of blocked. There's not really a whole lot to see here, though. It's just an event log that doesn't have anything in it. So hopefully my my VTuber model is not too obtrusive. So light barracks researched, light barracks built. Let's go ahead and go in here. Light barracks. We're researching it. Go ahead and go at 4 times speed. Look at all this. There's some developed areas here. Can go and go to regular speed once we have this. Now, it's a quarry too. Light barracks. We want to have it right by the castle keep, so I'm gonna do this. In hindsight, maybe I should have put it here and here, because like, let's say that I wanted to have the castle keep have some other things over here, but it's okay, it's whatever. We'll put it at 5 times speed again. There we go. Check it out. It's Castle Keep. Now that you have a barracks, you can train some retinue. Retinue are produced in the castle and can be equipped to the knight when he is back home. The retinue will help him out in battle, increasing his combat strength and helping him defeat bigger and badder bandits. At the light barracks, you can train the light retinue. They're newbies and may not be the strongest, but they'll still pad out the numbers. If you ever want more detailed information about any of the systems and let them trade, you can open Mr. Nutsweeky by clicking on the question mark on the top right corner of the screen right here. So if I forget, yeah, I definitely can go over here. So this is the tutorial here. Okay, so light retinue produced at the castle. Looks like it'll just work. It's funny how this tutorial works because there's not as much in terms of actions I have to take. There's more in terms of like just waiting for certain things when you do take a couple of specific actions. But let me take a look-see over here. Extra Knight unlocks an extra knight at the castle. See, I want to pick these, but like I'm gonna put it at 5 times speed and let these knights just train. See how they're training? They're so little knights, and should be about, yep. Great, looks like the light retinue are trained. Now you can equip them to a knight by selecting him and adding light retinue. I don't know if I'm saying this right. I'm probably not. On the knight UI at the bottom of the screen. Okay, so the knight UI at the bottom of the screen. Knight UI. I'm gonna do this. Okay, so I wanna play. Oh yeah, right here. So when you click this button up here in the upper left, try to remember that little tiny, little knight button. Maybe it could glow or something, or just in some other way be more visible when it's obvious that you really ought to be picking it. Let's see here. We want to equip right here. He can have 3 of them. That is a nice amount. So far, this is reminding me a little bit of Songs of Silence, which is a really good game. Been meaning to get back to it. Try out Stage 2. I played Stage 1 twice, and was much better at it the second time around, I think. Very good game. Go here. So this is 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey, we can equip 6 on him, yep. Oh look, it's Big Bad Bob and he's making for the trade route. Select guard mode on the Knight UI and set the flag nearby to send him to go teach Bob a lesson. Quickly now before he makes off with my money. I'll go ahead and change the game speed to 1 times. Okay, so he's right here. Big Bad Bob. Very well clarified here. We can pause, and then we can go ahead and select this knight. We can guard mode, and we can go and bring him here, I guess. Yeah, let's play. Okay, Sir Landor and his merry band of friends that I can't see, and his cute little his cute little wooden horse. So yeah, he's already fighting Big Bad over here, and they're doing good. Yeah, Big Bad Bob he's shuffling off back to his little base there. Sir Landor's, he's powerful. So I think he's gonna go and leisurely destroy this area. You wanna destroy this area? I guess. Nearby bandits are no longer safe. Yeah, go in there. Oh, he was thinking twice though. He wasn't sure if he wanted to do that. Uh-oh. How many does he have? He has 6. He still has the 6. Look at their cute little fight. That's what you get for disturbing my lovely trade. Very good work. We sure showed him. Yes, it seems you really are handy to have around. I guess I'll have to find a job for you. Report back when he's not a very likable king. I'll see you on the next map. Toodaloo. Tutorial complete. We have finished the tutorial. Branching out. So this is the start. This is the true level 1. The kingdom is lacking wood production, and while the forests are a rich source of lumber, they're also sparsely populated. Build up the population and expand wood production. So this right here, tutorial part 1, the basics, tutorial part 2, research, and tutorial part 3, bandits. This is all completed, and we will be starting level 1. I'm gonna be covering level 1 in a future video. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching. Thanks for everything. Check out this game. A link in the description. Thank you for any of your likes and your comments, and for subscribing. If you watch it, I really appreciate that. I hope so. I will see you later. Bye. Bye.